Hi, everyone. This is Brady Snow, Director of Content with TubeSift, and I'm on a call today with Kim Blanc. He's the owner of AdsVisor. So, Kim, thanks for coming on the call. How are you doing today?
Doing pretty good, Brady.
Awesome. Yeah, so we just wanted to talk about YouTube and share some of your insider secrets today. Let's just start by talking about like why YouTube. Why would someone want to start advertising on YouTube or like improve their strategy if they've already kind of begun?
So we found that YouTube is the best platform for anyone selling something that's high ticket. So anything that's kind of outside the average price range, we found that YouTube is the best platform to find high paying buyers for your offer.
Awesome. Yeah. And it's a great place for people to connect with their audience just because, people are there to watch videos. It's a great place to connect with people and then place your ad in front of your ideal audience. So can you tell us anything about like YouTube ads for e-commerce? Like what would make like a good video for e-com? And then also what would make a good video for like a high ticket offer?
Sure. So in the ecom space, we found that the videos that perform well are videos that demonstrate speed of use and
Mm-hmm.
results. Videos that demonstrate that the product is very the that the, that the it applies to them in many ways, like let's say their skin type or like their car type. So speed and use to them. And then the last thing would be to show the product being something brand new, because people want to see something brand new on YouTube, not the usual like done videos, like the usual products that the same thing. No, something brand new, something something new. It's sexy. It just draws in like their appeal, and
Mm-hmm.
that way those videos perform better than the average, let's say, Facebook video, because it's brand new, it's a video, it demonstrates it's sexy, and then of course we say free shipping, link here, goodbye. That's pretty much it.
And would you say it's kind of the same thing for high ticket offers? Like if you're selling like a high price point, like crash course and some kind of knowledge that you can learn on an online course, is it kind of the similar strategy if you found the same?
So for high ticket, we found that it's best to use a different formula. So for those, what we use is our pump BC formula, which is the problem that they're trying to solve.
Yeah.
And then there's the urgency. So like how fast do they want to solve it? Your mechanism, which is your way of solving their issue that makes you different from everyone else. Then the promise, like, all right, Kim, if I click this link in this ad, like what's gonna happen? So what's the promise? Then the proof is, all right, results that you've done for others. So proof and results. Then B for branding, like, all right, so Kim, who are you, and like what have you done? And then C, which is call to action, click here.
Okay. Yeah. So that's kind of the acronym. What was that again? Just real quick.
Oh, it's a pump BC. So problem, urgency, mechanism, promise, proof, brand, call to action.
Okay. Yeah. That's actually a really good strategy and a good way to remember kind of how to structure your info.
Yeah.
Um, awesome. Yeah. So there's kind of different strategies depending on what you're selling, but either way, YouTube is a great place to connect with your audience. And then on our last call that we did, which we'll also have a link to for anyone watching on our blog, we'll have a link to that post as well on this blog post page. But you were talking about how the targeting can be so precise on YouTube. So can you tell us a little bit more about that? Like whether it's an e-commerce product or a high ticket offer, like a course or something that you're selling, what are the kind of the benefits of the targeting available on YouTube?
Sure. So for most people on Facebook, there's interest, but on YouTube there's so many targeting options to choose from. Like it's just you get a bit overwhelmed. So there's like keywords, placements, topics, intent. There's video views, subscribers, remarketing. Like there's so much stuff that you can do. And what we found to work really best is the intent, where we
Mhm.
can we can run ads to people based off their search history on Google.
Yeah.
So let's say they've googled water repair damage marketing agency.
Yeah.
We can run ads like to them, and then say, hey, we do this for you, come work with us. And it's so new, it's so refined, it's targeted, or targeted, that I think most people aren't seeing the value there, but it's actually Like this gets you the lowest cost per leads and the highest qualified prospects ever.
Definitely. So you get like a higher ROI in your ad spend.
Yeah.
With the targeting available with YouTube. And you use TubeSift for targeting with keywords and stuff. Like what's been like the biggest benefit for you using the TubeSift software?
So for TubeSift, our biggest benefit was finding the right channels to get it, like to get like the most sales for ecom. And also it helps to find the best channels and then to then reach out to them like outside of YouTube and say, hey, we want to do like some kind of deal with you. So like there's this ongoing partnership in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you can run ads on YouTube as well as ads on your channel for free, and then really dominate your niche by doing that. So for us, it's not just finding ads and channels, but to find to find the right guys to work with for our brands.
Awesome, good to hear. And then yeah, I think we touched on it on our last call too a little bit, but a lot of people wondering like where's the better place to advertise? Where is their audience? Like, because Facebook ads are big, have been around, but YouTube's still kind of an under-tapped platform with digital marketers and stuff. So have you found you've had more success with one or the other?
So I mean, of course, we found more success on YouTube than Facebook, and the whole the whole reason that we're on YouTube is because on Facebook, our cost to acquire clients and customers was so high it couldn't work. Like there was like no money in doing that. So we're like, all right, so let's find a platform that we can use to make profit and then scale. And for us, so far, that's been YouTube.
Yeah, and people go there specifically looking for something in general. So yeah. I think the organic search effect of YouTube has a lot more potential for brands to connect with, interested clients or potential customers. What about, have you had any experience with like YouTube ads for agencies or like coaching and consulting businesses?
Sure. So for those businesses right now, what we do is we use YouTube as well as a mini webinar funnel. So what we do is, of course, there's the ad on YouTube where we just say, hey, we have the offer, come click here. They click that. That goes to our landing page. They opt in. Then they watch our mini webinar. Now this is a condensed version of a webinar that we use, because we found that people who pay top dollar for coaching, consulting, or for your agency, their time is very scarce. So we want to get to the point like real fast, like our offer, who we are, what we've done, and then of course book a call like with us, our team. Now these mini webinars, their sole goal is to pre-sell like our prospects, pre-sell our prospects like on our offer and on us, so that once they're on the phone with us, right? Mm-hmm. It's not like a forced sale. It's more like it's just a, how do you say this? It's more like you're taking like the order over the phone, and not like a hard close on over the phone. In a sense.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, and then so AdsVisor, can you just tell us a little bit about that, like how you got started with it and what it does?
Sure. So AdsVisor started as, well, obviously just me, and at first our sole goal was to help ecom clients, but then what happened was there was this demand and this need for ads on YouTube for people who were selling high ticket courses, coaching, consulting, and just services. So right now that's who we help, and we really help them to like streamline like their ad system and get clients from YouTube. Of course, clients who are willing to invest in their offer and their programs at a high cost, high rate, high price, obviously. Get those clients, make it profitable, and then scale their ads as well as their sales teams by doing that.
Awesome. Yeah, good to hear. And have you noticed, just in this year, with everything happening in the world, it kind of, a lot of stuff's been talking about how it only accelerated the trend towards online commerce, like online business. But have you noticed like an increase in stuff and like demand for people wanting to learn YouTube and how to advertise and connect with audiences on YouTube? Have you seen an increase in that?
The demand in I guess the knowledge space did
Yeah.
increase. Though I thought you were gonna ask me about the profit in the in the YouTube space, because in like what
That too. Yeah, I'm curious to hear about that.
in June and July of this year, like clients sales just like tripled because
Triple.
everyone's home.
Yeah, everyone's home, but like
Everyone's
it's
home, yeah.
crazy because a lot of people have made like more money than ever before, but they're just doing it from home,
Yeah.
just by finding the right placements for their audience, knowing where not to advertise, but then that leads you to where do I advertise to connect with my audience. And we've seen it for a lot of our clients as well. Just a lot of people are just having really great success with YouTube ads. So it's awesome to hear. Hopefully things change for us to like at least get back out into the world, start traveling again. But I don't think even when that happens and things open back up, I think YouTube's still going to be like just a top spot and just going to continue growing. I was reading an article the other day. I get like the Google alerts just about anything like digital marketing and video advertising. And there's been a bunch of articles recently just about how like they're saying the demand for video and like video advertising growth is just expected to just skyrocket all the way, in the next few years, but it's going to just keep going. The more and more people are connected, and it's pretty interesting thing to watch for sure. Yeah. So this has been Kim Blanc. We're going to link to AdsVisor. You can find him on the blog post. And then this is actually our second call with him. So we're going to link to that one as well. But Kim is active in our YouTube mastermind group on Facebook. So people can join that. We'll have a link to that as well if anyone wants to get in. It's a great place for people to share tips and secrets and stuff that's been working for them about using YouTube ads and using how TubeSift has helped people find their placements and such. So it's a great place to get in on tips, and Kim's always posting in there. So look for those as well. But thanks for coming on the call, man.
Thanks for having me.